I am going to tell a story with a particular reference in mind, but I'm not going to say who the particular reference is. However, based on this information, you might guess who it is. So if you guess who it is, don't say it, because I don't want to say bad things about people on the internet. Also, this person has spoken about this, so I don't want to be mean. And everything is a process. In the 90s and the early 2000s, there were certain sports people who were amazing at their given sport. And they had loads of amazing hairdos. They were attractive. They were very much in the culture. They might have made a documentary 20 years later. And up until like the early part of their life, all they were required to do was be really excellent at that sport. And then the fact that they were excellent at that sport meant that people wanted to know more. They wanted to find out more about that person. So that meant they had to speak more. And in the beginning, speaking was maybe something that they didn't necessarily feel comfortable with. They didn't want to do because they just wanted to do the thing that they did. But throughout the months and the years, my suspicion is that this person had help and support and guidance and maybe some media training with the act of speaking. Because it dawned on them, probably, I don't want to put words into their mouths, it dawned on them probably like, oh, the next phase of my career is I'm going to need to be good at this, aren't I? This is not going away. There's not going to be a point where I'm no longer going to be asked about this or I have to speak publicly unless I, retreat and live on my own in a mountain, that I've got to get good at this. And over time, if you know this person that I'm talking about, their whole approach now, not that I'm looking at old YouTube videos or things, but I can remember it in my head. Their approach when they speak is so relaxed, calm, articulate, engaged, comfortable. And I just think, well done. Well done. You realised the importance of improving that, of finding a way to make it work for you. And I know that there are so many of you watching this video who are excellent at what it is that you do. You might be a founder, you might create beautiful art, you might be an inventor, you might be a chef, a photographer, what else could you be? You could know loads of stuff about systems and you've got the most amazing eye for detail. But more and more so, people are asking you about your process because they're looking and go, oh my gosh, she's so brilliant. I want to find out more. And maybe your particular skill set has suited your personality because you're like, I'm an introvert. I love working on my own, on my art, in my studio, uninterrupted with just the radio and snacks and tea. Thank you very much. I don't want to be out front because that's all quite exhausting. But yet, you know that there are opportunities. You know that maybe there's money there. There's places and spaces that if you work out how to speak and really hone this skill, you're going to open up new levels. You know when you used to play computer games when you were little and like your friend's older brother had discovered a new land and you're like, I haven't even seen that land yet. How do you get there? But once you're in the land, you're like, I'm in the land. Look at all these brilliant things that are around. So this is your invitation today to have a look at your speaking, have a look at your visibility, have a look at bringing more of yourself to the table. Because I can tell you that if you do this and if you get this and your amazing skill, oh, what a combination. Because there are also some people who've just got all the chat. and they can be the loudest and the proudest, and you hear them as soon as they come into the room and you're like, wow, they're loud. And if you've got this skill to back it up with, the world's your oyster. It is a brilliant thing. So if you want to come up to Speak Up Live, it's on the 1st of March. If you're watching this at an alternative time, send me a message and I can help you with your speaking. Get it all up and running and feeling in a great way. No Harvest Festival voices. It's going to be great. Lots of love. Bye.